This is Matt once again from Real Talk and Business. What is going on, people? This is Matt once again. I'm glad you're tuning in. I had to take a break from the YouTube channel Real Talk and Business, but I'm back at it, as you can see from my last video. But in this video, I want to get into something that I've touched on here and there in a few videos that I did in the past, but I want to dive real deep in here and into this issue that I'm seeing with so many so-called human beings. What I'm seeing with so many people is that there's a shift in mindset. And when I say shift in mindset, positivity is becoming the new negativity, and the negativity is becoming the new positivity. And what I mean by that is I'm seeing everywhere on YouTube. You can go on your television set. You can see it on there. You can see it in the news. You can see it. It may be in your job. You can see it in the schools. You can see it everywhere. As the people that are negative, the people who are acting a fool, the people who are committing crimes, the people who are acting crazy, the people who've gone to jail and for all these horrific acts, or being praised or being looked at as a god, so to speak, in this society. So that's what I mean. The negativity and all of this foolishness is becoming the new positivity. It's like they're looking at it as it's a good thing. In order for you to be praised, you have to act a fool. Don't let what's going on in society, don't let it change you. You can see in the videos and all the YouTube titles and all of this nonsense and foolishness, you see people love to click on and watch that. They'll consume their life with all of the chaos going on in this world. The negativity is like positive to so many individuals, because if negativity is turning into the new positivity, what is that saying? What kind of world are we living in then? Are we living in a world with complete harmony? Of course not. If we were living in a world with complete harmony and total bliss, none of this stuff would be going on. Something that don't go their way, they react in anger and frustration. And like I said before, we all have a brain that we should be using. Many people are living like they are living in a living hell internally, in their mental, in their mindset. That's what I want to present in this video, is that if you were a positive person and you always been a positive person, then stay that way. Don't let what's going on in this world change you and have it break your integrity and have you be something that you're not, so you can fit in and with what the world is doing. When you're talking crazy, I don't understand a word you're saying. I just don't see why it's so hard just to do the right thing. Why is it so hard to do the right thing? And of course, people my age and around my age or older, they act crazy too. But I'm seeing so much of the youth are falling victim to this nonsense. So what kind of world are we going to leave behind us? What world are we creating for ourselves right now? Just look at the world we are creating right now. Doesn't look good at all. To me, overall, it just doesn't look good. And I always preach about setting an example. Set an example. You're old enough. You can set an example for others around you. If you're filming a video, set an example for the viewer. Don't just leave behind a bunch of ignorance, you know, and then when you pass away, you got all that ignorance behind you. The minds are corrupt. The financial systems are corrupt. So much of these countries are corrupt. I mean, when is this corruption going to end? But on a brighter note, there's beautiful places out here in this world we can go to. Beautiful areas, beautiful people we can meet and to build relationships with. But there's issues here in this world we have to deal with. See, we can't be naive to what's going on. We could be positive 24/7. We could be happy-go-lucky 24/7. But there's issues still here. We can't ignore what's going on right in front of our eyes. If we do that, then we just are naive to what's going on. I refuse to be naive to issues and problems in this world, because me personally, I want the world to be an even better place. It's not about being doom and gloom. It's about addressing the issues and not ignoring the real situations that people go through in their day-to-day life. So even if I help one person, I've done my job. You know, that's what I'm here for, to help people around me, even if it's just one person. It doesn't have to be millions, because millions might not want to hear what I got to say. You can see that right now. So you have to do your part, and you can't be naive to what's going on, and you have to address these issues head on. Because if you don't, then what kind of world are we creating? What kind of world are we building for the next person that we leave behind us? Some people might not care what they leave behind them. You see, I care, and you might care. There's people out here that might care, you know, that have compassion for others instead of ourselves. You see, it has to be more compassion out here. This is Matt from Real Talk in Business, and I see you in the next one.